So maybe like this might sound way too business-like, but doing a SWOT analysis on yourself, right? I don't know. I
For
don't even know if
sure.
that's even beneficial because a lot of people don't even know what that is or how to do it. But I don't know. I don't know if you have any tips for how to go ahead and figuring that's roadmap out for yourself.
Well, you know what it is, and I'll tell you something that comes up a lot. And actually,
What's
I
up?
actually spoke about this with someone that I was, helping out last year. He was a Harvard graduate, so this guy has a law degree from Harvard, right? You can't
Okay.
get better than that in terms of background and experience. And he had been out of a job for a while. And the thing is that one thing that I tell a lot of people is today in 2020, especially after this pandemic is over, you got to get rid of one thing. And this is an ego. The first
Okay.
step is stripping the ego. Meaning, what I mean by that is, I don't care. It doesn't matter what kind of education you have. Where do you come from? At the end of the day, what this whole situation is telling us, we're all equal. And by equal, I mean we're not the same, but we're all on equal footing, right? We all want to do something that we love. We all want to provide for our families, right? We all want to be able to, do the things that we enjoy doing. No one is different in that way. However, we are different in what we actually want to do, what our talents are. But you have to also be humble and be open-minded. I sometimes find that, as people grow in their career, they kind of lose that. I've noticed that a lot lately. They lose that point of like, wait a second, you might be a vice president today, but remember, you were once that intern.
Yeah.
You were once
Yeah.
that, lower level employee. Like, think back to like, what are some of the questions that you had in your mind? What are some of the doubts? Like, what do you wish your boss at that time would have done for you? So I always say, like, don't forget those things, because I've personally learned every day from interns, from students. I actually have a book of notes that I actually take on a consistent basis from students graduating from universities, students just starting their careers, and then people that are about to retire, right? There's a wealth of knowledge that everybody holds. And sometimes, though, in order to uncover that, you got to get rid of the ego. That's a
Yeah.
big roadblock today.
When you said that, I started taking some notes over here. So I was in the military for 6 years, and one of the most important things that I remember vividly as you started talking was that on week one, they start introducing you to a lot of different, very high-ranking individuals, and it's a scary thing, right? You're a recruit, 17 years old. And now you're seeing a general, you're seeing, staff sergeants or gunnery sergeants or master sergeants. And one thing that I learned is that everybody puts on their pants the same way. Everybody puts on one leg at a time.